Hello, Randy Rain here, and I have the Gemmy or the Gimme, not really sure still. But anyway, it's the same people who make the big Billy Bass and the big deer that I've done. Well, they make these hats, and these hats kind of flip back and forth, and this is the witch's hat. I also have a wizard's hat, and I also have a Santa hat as well. These belong to my friend Dal Sanders, who just so happens to be in charge of TAOM, SAM, FISM convention in 2024. Now, if you don't know what that is, TAOM is Texas Association of Magicians. That's a convention that Texas has every year. SAM is Society of American Magicians, and they have a convention every year as well. So FISM has this big contest, and if you've ever heard of a magician, it's probably because they've won FISM. And next year, in 2024, there will be the TAOM, SAM, and FISM qualifications in Dallas, Texas, and the guy I'm fixing this for is in charge. So he uses this in his performance with his kids shows, and he wants me to make sure they're working and everything, and he wants them remote control. Now, I've known him for a long time, and I usually just kind of mess with him because he's getting kind of old and kind of, but anyway, he's in charge of this thing, so I'm going to do a good job. So let me get started. Let's see what I can do. So this thing actually does work, and you push the button right here, and it goes. And it goes, and it goes, and again, again, and the double is when it's over. And so I can see the battery door is taped closed. Okay, so I guess that's broken. Looks like a tab right here is broken off. Should be able to fix that. Take these batteries out. Yeah, you're supposed to use the ribbon. Always wear the ribbon. And you can see here, this is where they've hand sewn. So this is all machine sewn, looks like all the way up to right here. So, yeah, just take that out. Hand sewn up here. Maybe. It's gotta be. Yep, up to there. And that's how you get that in. There. Let's just go with that. I can get to these screws. So there's the circuit. It looks like a little program chip here. There's transistors here, two there, resistors going to them. So it's just reversing the motor. So those are the motor controls. And this thing is the little computer that's doing it. Capacitors, I'm sure, just smooth out the electricity on the motor control. I see corrosion down here. That's some of my favorite color. See the really pretty stuff. I think I can pull this out. Alright, let's have a look at this gearbox. take it off right here. These all seem to be good. Let's see why this thing still works. Got this guy. That's an idle gear. That's not going to split. Same with this one. This one is a slip gear. Guess the only real problem would be this guy here. Tin tooth. Oh, that gear seems perfectly fine. I don't see any cracks starting at all. I forget I got this now. These gears look to be the same thing. Okay, so this went here. That went there. And that went there. Gearbox seems fine. Oh yeah. So here is the switch. Here's where they've connected it. One of these wires here should either be positive or negative, and the other one should be the return to go into signal it to turn on. So we'll try here. Nothing. Try here. Oh, so that's a positive charge. So that means that one's the switch. Because I bet you this is positive and this needs to go positive. Alright, so now I'm thinking about the little circuit I'm going to use for remote control. It's about the only place I can get it to go. So I marked on what it was. And perfect. This is going to go into positive and the normally open. And then this is going to go to positive. Alright, so now I've got positive going to the circuit and to the normally open side of the switch. Okay, now this is the one that you have to make go positive. And then this has to go to the common side. You can see right here that at one time they thought about putting a switch here, and that's not there anymore. But I'm going to need a switch because you don't want to leave this on because this will drain your batteries. Alright, well, I'm testing it. You'll be able to see the little LED light up here when I push it. You may be able to hear a clicking noise, maybe. This isn't working. This needs 6 volts. It's not enough to activate it. Okay. So it's enough to get the signal, just not enough to turn the relay on. That's why I hate relays. I should have done this in the first place. But I gotta figure out what's happening here. I think I remember. Yep. that goes negative right there. The exact opposite of what I need. There. Okay, I need a PNP transistor. This is the only one I have. I don't need this big of one, but the emitter is going to positive. The collector is going to go to the output. Now there's the base of the transistor. It's got to go to a resistor and then down to the output from the receiver. That would normally turn on the relay switch. Okay, so now positive, and then the output is to this one. So now when I connect negative here and here, everything should be turned on. So now the switch should activate. And there it goes. Try, show you again. Perfect. Have a look at this battery door. It still locks on this side. Alright, you can't use any kind of glue on this stuff. It won't stick. Or any kind of plastic weld. It's going to have to be melted. A little hot. Turn it down some. It could stand to be thicker. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I thought I could go this way with the switch, but I can't. It's going to have to go this way, like that. And I should have gotten the longer ones, the ones that stick out this far. These are the shorter switches. So, had to make an extension. But now, doesn't have enough room, so I have to make room. Alright, so it goes in like that. And hopefully these screws are small enough. I want the switch to only turn on the remote control, and I want everything else to be just like it was. There is one more thing though. With my little setup here, I could be bypassing a resistor that's meant to protect the transistor. So I'm going to put a 1K resistor in line here. It should still work, even if there is another resistor that's already there. And if there's not, it will protect it. If there is one there, it won't matter. So this is called stitching the ditch. And so you're stitching it so that it closes up. This is the wizard's hat. And this one seems different on how you get in here. That's machine sewn. Well, I didn't get in through there. Get in through here. I bet you that's it. I do see a cracked gear on this one. It landed on that. That's funny. And there's a screw missing on this one. For some reason, my last batch of gears had these kind of 10-tooth gears in them. I don't have a black screw, but maybe this one will fit here. So I went ahead and just put the resistor here instead of on the other side here, hooking it to the wire. Just put that protective resistor there. Got your resistor coming from the output to the base, and then this is the positive, and that goes to the emitter. So there it is, a refurbished Gemmy hats. I don't know how you pronounce their name. And they're right here locally, but still don't know how you pronounce it. Gemmy, I don't know. But there's switches. Sometimes the switch is hard to find. There it is. Turn that one on. I can turn this one on. There. And you can kind of make them battle. I think the wizard hat needs some new batteries. Anyway, if you like this video, sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people. These are the patrons. These are the people helping me out. Couldn't do any of this stuff without them, so I thank them oh so very, very much. Because honestly, I couldn't and wouldn't do it without them. So thank you. And if you'd like to become a patron, of course, there's links and all that stuff. Anyway, there it is, the Gemmy hats.
All right, here we go. Here it goes.
Okay, my hats. People tell me that they move. I don't know which one to push.
Leave that in.
Point it like that. There's that one there.
Okay.
Leave that in. Don't
People
edit it
tell
out.
me that they move, but they don't.
Looks good, pal.
Oh, we shot the
Oh, oops.
Against its owner.
That's the wrong one.
You
You want to push the A button on there.
I hope that one shocks too. Go ahead.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, this? Yeah, this is actually Nick the Fat's modern